When you turn the key or press the engine start button, but the engine doesn't start and you hear clicking from under the hood, it means that the starter is clicking. Why may the starter click? It may click because it doesn't have enough power to crank the engine, or it may click because it's stuck or broken. So there are actually three reasons why this can happen. In 90% of cases, the problem is with the low battery, so the starter motor just doesn't have enough power to crank the engine, and once you press the button or turn the key, the voltage drops in your car, and you may also see some kinds of error messages, warning lights, and the engine will not crank. First of all, I would recommend to check the connections on the battery and also the connection of the ground cable, because if these connections are loose or corroded, which is not that uncommon for any cars, you may get this clicking phenomenon. So the starter will click, but the car won't start. And then the second thing to do is to check the voltage on the 12-volt battery. But keep in mind that it's not that easy, because when the car is off, you will check the voltage and it will show 12 volts, 12.2 volts, and you will think, okay, this 12-volt battery, it should be 12 volts. But no, first of all, the battery should be 12.5 and more volts when the car is off. And secondly, at the moment when you're cranking the engine, the voltage on the battery shouldn't drop much lower than that. So if it drops lower than 10 volts when you're trying to start the vehicle, this is this clear symptom that the battery is absolutely dead, or maybe it needs charging. So as the part of the second step of checking this issue, I would jump the battery or maybe charge it with the charger, with the battery tender, and then I would know that the battery is okay. And if after you charge the battery and after you are sure that the battery is okay, but still nothing works, the last resort is the starter motor. Unfortunately, when the starter motor is stuck or it's broken, there is no DIY solution unless you are a car mechanic and you know what to do. All those tips like hit the starter with the hammer, they will not help with the modern starters, and you will just need to find someone who will inspect your car. Now, if you have the manual car, you can actually push start it. A lot of cars in Europe have manual transmissions and you can push start such a car. But if it's an automatic car, there is no way you can start it with the broken starter, so you will need a tow truck.